Do you wish you could be the present mom you've always wanted to be, but still need to provide an income for your family? Are you tired of scouring the internet for legit jobs that will replace your income and that you can do from home in your PJs? Hey friend, welcome to the Virtual Assistant Mama podcast. I know you're over there Googling jobs for moms, legit work-at-home jobs, or start a side hustle, yet you can't figure out how to take that first step. So instead, you stay stuck, do nothing, or start random side hustles to try to make quick money. Becoming a virtual assistant is the answered prayer you've been waiting for. My name is Ariana, and I'm a former teacher turned work-at-home mom who replaced my teaching income as a virtual assistant in just 6 months. I did this by taking a step of faith and following the dream that God placed on my heart to be home with my babies. Mama, your dreams pale in comparison to God's dreams for you. Imagine offering services that light you up, working with clients who value you and pay you what you're worth, and having a job that works around your life and not the other way around. This is the podcast for you. It's time to take that first step. Are you ready? Here we go. Hey friends, happy Merry Christmas. I hope you had a beautiful Christmas yesterday with your family. So much time just relaxing and filling your cup and enjoying your kiddos and all the things. This episode's going to be short and sweet today because I know you're probably still doing a lot of holiday stuff. But it's kind of good timing for now because you're probably juggling a whole lot in your personal life and just setting aside work. So this episode is going to be talking about how to juggle your life, all your mom duties, all the things, and your virtual assistant business that you're working towards. So number one, really great way to help juggle your kiddos while you're trying to build this virtual assistant business. My number one tip, and this is the teacher in me, is to set up a center rotation for your kids. Now, if you're not a teacher and you don't know what centers are, it's basically just like different activities that your kids can do, and then you just have them do one activity for like 20 minutes, and then they rotate to the next one, and then the next. They do some time at each center. So this keeps them engaged. It helps them to have some time at one center, but then they switch before they get too bored and start pestering you. It's a really great way to be able to have some time to yourself, especially if you have the kiddos home with you all the time. If you're a stay-at-home mom already, this is a great way to still find that time to build your virtual assistant business. Tip number 2 is to use a timer. So teach your kids that when the timer goes off, they can switch to the next center. You do have to kind of hold their hand through this process at the beginning, but you'd be surprised how young they are. They get this quick and they'll start to realize, hey, when the timer goes off, it's time for me to do the next thing. And they can start to do it themselves. That way you don't have to take any time away from working on whatever task you're working on. The third tip I have for you is to do what you say you're going to do. So if you tell your kiddo that, hey, you're going to do 3 center rotations today, and then once those 3 are done, I'm going to be done working and I'm going to play with you for half an hour doing whatever their favorite thing is, coloring, reading a book, whatever. Do what you say you're going to do. If that timer goes off and you're not done with your task, what's more important, that task or your kiddos having that trust in you that you're going to do what you say? Okay, so do what you say you're going to do. You can always find the time to finish that task later, but I want your kids to trust that you're going to give them the time that they need to connect with you. And if they don't have that trust, they're much more likely to interrupt you and you won't get anything done. Okay, so again, let me just recap those real quick 3 tips for you. Number 1, set up a center rotation with their toys. Number 2 is to use a timer. And number 3 is to do what you say you're going to do. Now, if you are jumping into the virtual assistant world or you haven't even jumped in, you're just questioning whether it's for you, I encourage you to come and register for our free workshop January 11th, where I'll be teaching you the 5 Ps of becoming a successful virtual assistant. You can see all the details about it and get registered at arianavernier.com/free-workshop or find the link in the show notes. I love y'all so much. I hope you're having such a wonderful week with family and friends. And we will see you in the next episode. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I would love to bless you with a free gift as a thank you. All you have to do is leave a review of the show on Apple Podcasts, take a screenshot, and send it to podcast@virtualassistantmama.com. I'll send you a code so you can snag my virtual assistant toolkit for free. And don't forget to come hang out with us in our free community, facebook.com/groups/virtual assistant mama. I'm so honored to support you in your journey to becoming a virtual assistant. Until next week, y'all, keep following the dreams that were placed on your heart so you can be the present mama you've always wanted to be.